Hey everybody, Kevin and Anissa Coy here again from Firehouse Education and Ultimate Lifestyle Business by Design. And this is our third video helping you to prepare, get the most out of the Experience Conference, Convention and Trade Show coming up soon, September 3rd, 4th, and 5th in Las Vegas, Nevada. And yeah, it's an amazing event, one you're not going to want to miss. If you have not watched our first two videos that we have done prior to this one, you're going to want to pause this video, go back and watch those in order. And be sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel, Ultimate Lifestyle Business by Design, and that's where these videos will be living for you. So again, we're so excited for this keynote. This is definitely going to be life-changing, business-changing experience for you all. And we're very excited. This is nothing like this, I believe, has ever been done before. And we are just very excited to walk you guys through this. So when I left you with the last video, when we left you, we had asked you to really stop and get present to the fact that you're responsible for where you are right now, no matter what it is. If it's good, great. If it's bad, great. You're still responsible. You have chose where you are, whether you think you did or not, because not choosing is a choice, right? You are responsible for where you're at, period, in life and your business. And the thing is that for some of you that might have left you with a little cliffhanger and going, oh, great, Anissa, you just totally depressed me now. And you had 2 days to think about that before seeing this video. But really, that shouldn't upset you and it shouldn't depress you. It should excite you. When I first learned that, I was so excited because you know why? That meant I'm in control. I get to choose. I can only control and change and choose what I do. So if I'm responsible for my life, that means I can change it. I can make it what I want it to be. You know, I'll never forget just before I turned 40 years old, that I, for the first time in my life, had somebody ask me what I wanted. It was a complete stranger I didn't know. And when you come to the keynote, I'm going to actually share that full experience with you. Um, but it literally rocked my world. And it made me realize that, oh my gosh, statistically, my life's half over. And I've literally not done anything I wanted to do. And I'm not even being who I want to be. And so what we want to be able to do is to provide you that space where you'll ask yourselves those kind of questions and you will be able to walk away with the framework, if you will, to be able to take control of your life. Kevin and I literally live our perfect life. When we started this journey, what was it, honey, on our last tax return before we became business owners? I think it was like we both worked full time. I think we made $86,000 that year, struggled to make ends meet, paycheck to paycheck, trying to raise 4 kids and keep them all clothed and all of that. Never had been on a tropical vacation. Now we live 3 months a year in Costa Rica to get out of the winter where our house is that we just built. And we literally wake up every day and choose what it is we want to do. How do we want to be today? What do we want to wear? What is it that and maybe that is to do nothing. Maybe that is to, create a new product. Maybe it's to spend the day in the garden or in our pool out back. So what we want you to understand is that no matter where you're at, and we're going to say chances are, if you're at this point watching this third video, chances are you're probably not where you want to be in life. And you're probably not going, yeah, I live my perfect life. You might even not know what that is. I know I didn't at 38 years old. I literally had to create that and think about that and ask myself the tough questions. And that is what Kevin and I have done together. And it's what we want to pass on to you and give you those tools and steps and walk you through the process that we went through to create and live our perfect life. And we have our ultimate lifestyle business that we've designed to fund that.
Well, again, this is really about intention and planning and focus and radical results that you can create with those tools in place. And we're going to give you some really powerful tools that we've used for years that got us where we wanted to be in life and created, and I'm just going to say this because I think, I want you to kind of sit and think about what this means. Ultimate lifestyle business by design. What does that mean? What does that mean to you? Do you have that? Do you want that? And what would that look like?
Yeah. I'm going to bet that's a
So,
question most people have never asked themselves.
well, certainly, and because we've gotten some extensive training over the years that helped us focus on that, and that's some of the tools that we want to share in our presentation in September, so that you can have those same tools and start formulating the answers to those questions
Mhm.
and being intentional and being on purpose.
Yep.
So here's what happens, and we've been coaching people in this industry for about 17 years, and I can tell you that I see a lot of themes. I see a lot of similarities and problems that keep propping up repeatedly with other people's businesses in our industry. And one of them is that they don't really have a focus on what it is they're trying to achieve other than to make money and grow a business and take over more market share, which is all well and good because it's necessary. But is that what's sustainable? Is that what's really making you jump out of bed every day? Or let me ask you this, do you jump out of bed every day? Do you pop out of bed without
Mm.
a alarm clock and you're ready to hit the road and get out there and just tear it up every day? Are you excited about what you do? Or are you just kind of going through the motions? Are you burning out? Are you feeling like you're getting anywhere, or or maybe your wheels are spinning, but you're not sure what to do next? That's because you don't have a solid purpose and focus. And here's what I'm going to tell you. It can be scary how fast your results will happen for you once you start putting things into motion and being intentional or being proactive about how you operate your business rather than reactive. And here's what I'll tell you. I see a lot of reactive business owners. I see a lot of people who, when something happens, then they react to it. They're
Yeah.
not they're not making things happen. They're letting things happen. And when those things happen, then they have to come up with a what do I do? Now what do I do? And said, and that's just, letting things happen to you. There's an old adage, there's people who make things happen, there's people who watch things happen, and there's people who wondered what happened. And you may be in one of those three categories. And so what we want to do is get you in the make things happen. What if instead of you chasing clients, customers, your next sale, your next product, service, whatever it is, maybe your clients, because you position yourself correctly, they're looking for you. They're chasing you. They want what you have, but they know what it is and what it can do because you made that part of your design. That's one of the things that you're going to learn how to create in a way of results through these two sessions that we're coming into. If you don't sit in both these sessions and listen in and take notes and turn your phones off and don't be talking to somebody else and don't be running out the door because somebody's having a crisis back home in the business, you're going to miss out on some really fundamental, very uh, key things that are going to help change your entire trajectory.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
and
Chris,
I'm a pretty big, bold claim when I say all that, but I'm here to tell you, I know who's speaking in the other room, and I know who's speaking in our room, and I know that's what you're going to get. So show up.
so the other session Kevin's talking about is with Chris and Wayne from Floodlight, and they on Tuesday have their keynote, and then on Thursday, I'm sorry, Wednesday, and then on Thursday we have our keynote. And again, both sessions perfectly complement each other, and it's kind of like the 1-2 punch.
And
And
they'll
for what was that?
be able to build from one session to the next, and they're going to go together very uh, seamlessly and just create that 1-2 punch you need in your business, in your life.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And again, I we can't stress enough just how life-changing that this can be for you. And only if you want it to be. Okay. So like Kevin said, I mean, you can literally, your life can change right in that room. In fact, I'm going to venture to say it will if you allow it. So the faster you are open-minded and accept responsibility for where you're at in your business and in your life, the faster you will see results. And again, spoiler alert, you should be very happy to know that you are the one responsible for where you're at. And the answers are inside you. You have the ability to do this. You have the ability to have your ultimate lifestyle that you have designed to fund your perfect life. You do. So, on that note, be there. Where else would you be? Why would you miss this event? The Experience Convention and Trade Show in Las Vegas, Nevada, the 3rd, 4th, and 5th of September. There is no other place that you want to be if you are a business owner. Down below the video, there'll be a link. You can also, where you can go sign up. You can also go to rnrmagonline.com and get yourself registered today. Buy your ticket. It's Vegas. Airplane tickets are cheap to get there. Okay. Do yourself a favor and make the best decision that you've made in your life and your business life. Okay. And attend. All right. Well, and don't forget, by the way, Ultimate Lifestyle Business by Design on YouTube. Be sure and subscribe. We do have our My Life, My Rules podcast going there where you can get tons of free education and walk through the process and have some, albeit sometimes uncomfortable, definitely uncensored conversations with a married couple of 40 years who have been in business for 20 years together, where we kind of get real and just sort of don't have a whole lot of filter about things, but talk about life, kids, love, Costa Rica, rum, scuba diving, business, all marketing, all that kind of stuff. So if that's something you would like and want to just have some good laughs and sit back on a rum with us while we talk about all those fun things, be sure that you are subscribed to that YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of those. And on that note, we will see you in Las Vegas, September 3rd, 4th, and
Viva Las Vegas, baby.
5th.